Hello, my lovely Taureans, and a very warm welcome to your December 2020 horoscope. This is one culminating month of a very transformational year. We've been building up to this shift, which happens on December the 21st, when Jupiter and Saturn will conjunct in air signs. We've had predominantly since 1802, Jupiter and Saturn planets, very important planets, coming together in earth signs. This has been the Industrial Revolution. This has been the focus upon materialism, consumerism, physical matter, focus upon more, and very much top-down structures. And now we are moving towards an energy of the other way, bottom up, or should we say not even bottom up, but more of a lateral structure, horizontal structures, air signs. Air is everywhere. Yes, you can't hold it, you can't grasp it, you can't say, this is mine. This is ours. We all breathe the same air. The virus showing us that we are so deeply connected. Our breaths make the difference. Our consciousness makes the difference. And so this is the awakening of the consciousness as we come into this month. So let me share how it affects you personally, lovely Taureans. There is a separate video, of course, about the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction. So please do check that out. So on the 2nd of the month, we have got Mercury coming to join, whoopsie-daisy, the Sun in your 8th house. Then on the 14th, we've got a solar eclipse in this 8th house. And then on the 16th, we've got Venus coming into this 8th house. So a very big focus for you Taureans this month upon this 8th house. So the 8th house has to do with you learning how to deal with fear, with panic, with traumas, with past things that you've held on to, and learning how to release that and realize that in the present moment, right here, right now, when you're watching this video, everything's okay, really, isn't it? As your attention is 100% on this. So you're learning here, you've got an opportunity to just free yourself of emotional pain, to start fresh, to learn how to trust, to begin to trust more. This is also the house of resources, other people's resources. You might be managing somebody's resources, might be taking care of somebody's money and finances. You might be jointly investing with somebody, going into some kind of a joint venture. And you also may be getting more into the metaphysical, the esoteric. And of course, this 8th house would have everything to do with psychology, the understanding of the mind. Anything that is deep, it's a wonderful time for deep research. And of course, right now, as we move into this air energy, information is going to be even more powerful. What you know, what you understand, what you learn can generate vast wealth. And wealth now is not going to be so much in what you own, because I think there's going to be a lot of shared ownership of things going on. But it's going to be much more in what you know and what you understand and how you utilize the power of your mind. So that's what's going on for you. It's powerful. And on the 18th of the month, we've got Saturn coming into this 10th house. On the 20th, Jupiter. And on the 21st is the time when they come together and conjunct. So in your 10th house, so this has to do with your career. Some of you may be changing your career direction completely. Some of you may be expanding your career in some way. You may be looking at altruistic ways of helping others through whatever it is that you do. It's going to be very important that you have a focus upon enjoying your career, enjoying what you do. If you don't enjoy it, it's time to move into something else that you do enjoy. Everything will not be quite so money motivated. Now, Taurus, your sign does rule money, but it also rules resources, best use of resources. using things in a constructive, positive way, not tearing down our earth and violently throwing trash in our oceans and doing all those kinds of things. But you might get involved with something that involves the renewal of the earth, the re-energizing of our earth, the re-energizing of health and well-being. Whatever it is that turns you on, you're going to have to find yourself something that fits in globally now. 10th house, your global fit. Where do you fit into the wider picture? And it can still be something simple. It doesn't have to be that you have to be a famous politician or a big statesperson. No. It could just be that you really shine in developing new educational systems. You work with your children in a new way. You work with older people in new ways. We're going to have to find new societal ways. It's a very, very exciting time. And this is just going to be about you finding your place within that. On the 22nd, we've got the sun joining Pluto in your 9th house, shining a light on your spiritual journey. It's a good time for learning something new, for finding a new perspective about your life. You might want to travel. And if you're not able to travel, you might be traveling virtually and going to new places, exploring new people, new communities, new possibilities. And you might be sharing your own ideas and teaching others and coaching others along this transformational journey that we're all in. And on the 30th, we've got a full moon happening in your 3rd house. So this is shining a light on your mental activity. It's how you're working with your mind, how you're using your mind in constructive ways. Remember that thought comes first, comes before matter. So your thoughts and then your emotions and then what actually manifests in your life comes in that order. So how are you using, what are you attracting to you? You want to attract the perfect mate? What are you thinking about? How do you think of yourself? These are all questions so that you can begin to work with your mental energy. And once you work with that in a conscious way through meditation, Tai Chi, whatever it is that you find that works for you, channeling, trance, then you begin to manifest more of the things that you want, but also more of the things that fit in harmony with what's going on our planet. Super exciting time. I wish you a wonderful December. Thank you to those of you who support me on Patreon, who join the live streams, for liking, commenting, subbing. From my heart to yours, I wish you a wonderful month. Bye for now.